So the first exercise that we're going to be doing for this vigorous metabolism boosting workout routine is actually going to be curls. Now, curls aren't necessarily great at boosting our metabolism, but the reason I'm working a small muscle first is to basically get the blood flowing through my body. We are going to be doing a lot of sets and a decent amount of reps with these. So anything you want to do, you want to be using somewhat of a light weight, but you don't want to be so light that it doesn't challenge you. We're going to be doing 8 sets for every single exercise with very little rest between each set. So going ahead, I'm going to go ahead and start my first set. Now, when you're doing these curls, what you want to do, you don't want to be dropping the weight on the negatives. On the negative portion of the lift, you want to go down kind of slowly. Now, another thing to keep in mind is that this is not a shoulder exercise. You don't need to be bringing the shoulder muscles into this. So you really want to focus on the biceps by not doing any crazy leaning forward or moving your upper arms in order to assist you in the curl. You're not here to impress anybody. The only thing that you really need to focus on is your biceps. Another little tip that a lot of people use is they'll actually roll their shoulders slightly back to keep their shoulders out of the exercise. You can tell that as I'm going on, I'm already starting to run out of breath. My biceps are starting to hurt a decent amount, not in a painful way, but I can tell that they are getting worked. And I don't really feel anything on any other muscles, just the biceps. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and set this down. We're going to take a short little breather. That gives us 1 set. I set my stopwatch. Generally, I don't go for a specific amount of time of rest. I try to keep it between 10 and 30 seconds because I'm trying to boost my metabolism today. So there's not a lot of rest. I'm going to go ahead and start my second set now. Alright, so my second set is complete. That set probably took about 40 seconds to do, which is a decent amount of time. Good amount of time under tension, which is part of what helps you get out of breath and certainly pumps you up. Another little tip that I wanted to kind of offer, especially for when you're doing something like curls, you don't need to grip the bar with a Kung Fu grip. That's going to kind of bring in your forearms. If that's what you want, that's fine. But if you're trying to focus on your biceps, there's no need to really grip it really, really hard. Now, another thing I want to point out while I'm doing these is I'm not really focusing on how many reps that I do. I basically just do it until I feel a certain amount of burn, until I feel like I'm at about 90%. Then I give myself a short little rest break, like I am right now, and then I just move right on to the next set. This is the beginning of my 4th set, and as you can tell, I'm getting out of breath. So that's 4 sets complete. Sets are already starting to get a little bit tough on me. I can really feel it in my biceps right now. I'm going to move my arms a little bit to keep the blood flowing. These sets are only going to be getting smaller from here on out. Now, between each of these exercises, there actually is a little bit more rest. Generally, I'll rest 1 to 2 minutes between each exercise, just so that I have my breath back for when I begin the next exercise. All right, 5 sets complete. My arms are feeling great. Whew. This is a great way to get your blood pumping. Whew. Man, it's getting rough now. You'll notice my sets keep getting shorter, but every time I finish, I'm a little bit more tired than I was before. That's what's so great about this style of working out. It is a little heavy, but your VO2 levels, they keep going up and down. So it really helps boost your metabolism. I've got the blood pumping through my body fairly well now. And with that, it's going to be a lot easier to be motivated to start the next exercise. Alright, got one more set after this. I'm feeling good already. Gonna give it about 10 more seconds. Now I'm gonna start my final set. Alright. And one more rep for good luck. Hold and flex. Slowly lower. And that's it for my bicep curls. Time to get ready for the next exercise.